Welcome to the FSU Broncos postgame press conference. After a devastating buzzer beater loss to John C. Smith, 68-67. Coach, can you give us your initial thoughts of tonight's game?
John C. Smith played very well. They did what they were supposed to do to try to get a tough win on the road, and they got everything done they're supposed to do. I was disappointed in the way we started the game in the first half. We played with no energy. We didn't play like a team. We didn't share the ball. We didn't make the extra pass. We've been selfish. And, we've been struggling actually the last 5 or 6 games in the first half. We just can't get it. I don't think we had a lead the last 6, 7 games in the first half. And we always played better in the second half, but, this time it wasn't good enough to overcome an 8-point lead. But we had the game, and I got to look at it. 3-point, shot at the end. He shouldn't have caught the ball there. So I don't know how he caught the ball. And they were able to throw the ball the length of the court to half court. Their best player, what I told the team before, if anything, I'll have 2 players chasing Minor than nobody chasing him. I don't care if 2 guys would have went after him, but he got too easy of a look for a really good player.
Okay, we now have the student-athlete perspective. First from Mark Burton, who finished the game with game-high 26 points.
Like Coach said, it just came back to haunt us. We started off slow in the first half. I tried to kind of take it upon myself not to score or anything, but just to try to bring energy and all that. We got better, but we just can't keep coming out like that. Having to play the comeback game for no reason. We're a solid team. It just needs to be solid from the start.
Okay, we now have comments from Raymond Pratt, who had the crucial 2 free throws with 2.6 seconds left in the game.
I think, like Coach said, the start was crucial. I feel like we got to start the games better. Last 5 games we haven't started the game well at all. So I feel like we need to pick up our play in the first half and take the game more serious in the first half.
Thank you. At this point, we'll open the floor for attending media.
Did you feel kind of fortunate to be down by 8 in the first half the way you played?
Well, our defense held for the most part. It was our offense that was really bad. I thought we did a good job on their main scorers, Minor and some other guys on their team. So, I was hoping to get down 2 or 3, which I'll be happy. 8, that's a lot of points to make up regardless. You can make them up quick, you can make them overcome the game, but we shouldn't be down 8 points. But we were playing pretty bad. The thing that saved us a little bit, honestly, is they missed a lot of foul shots. And they're really good foul shooting. First thing I had on the board is don't foul them, don't reach in, make them finish over us. Don't put them in foul line because they're a really good foul shooting team. And then the one time, off the box out, they missed 2 foul shots, and then we foul on the rebound, and now they make the next 2. But the biggest, we were fortunate enough. But I knew we were going to play better in the second half. But the problem in the second half, we couldn't get the defensive stops that we really needed. We're up by 2, 40-something, whatever it was. We needed to get a stop, and we didn't get a stop. So.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are trying to zone y'all a lot.
Yes.
Does that seem like the case? Because they are kind of worried about your perimeter game.
Yeah.
On a night like this, especially in that first half, that's not really working. Is that then you kind of fall into that?
Yeah, Johnson C. Smith, we know they're going to play mostly zone. So I thought once we got them to man-to-man, I thought we had a great chance to win the game, which we forced them in the second half. A lot of teams are going to play a zone because we have a lot of different sets. The guard, but zones is not as many sets, but we have pretty good sets. But the problem is we choose a lot of times to take that first quick 3-point shot without getting a paint touch or getting a ball reversal. And it's killing us that we settle for that 3-point shot too easy. We don't need to. We can work it around because we have a good inside game, and a mid-range game, but we just settled. And we did, we shot the ball too quickly today.
It was that 3-point shooting, I think, that kind of got us back in the second half.
Yes.
You talk about where did you kind of find your rhythm there? It looked like you knocked in 1 3-pointer, then all of a sudden it started pouring for you guys, not just for you, but for everybody.
I just try to go out there, be confident. I work on a lot of those shots, and so when I go out there, I'm just comfortable taking them. And then after, it's just first half seemed like a lid was on the basket. So after you start scoring a little bit, it kind of just has a cause and
couple of them. I mean, did you feel like you guys kind of had them on the run at that point?
I did and I didn't. You know, I knew we offensively we found a rhythm, and I was happy about that because I mean we scored like 19 points in the first half. But at the same time, I knew defensively like we still were in a defensive rhythm, and that's really where we hang our hat on. So, you know, it's nice having an offensive rhythm, but we never really got into one defensively where we were just like, man, we're gonna lock these guys up like we normally do, and I don't know, it's just back and forth the whole game.
You guys were up 5, 4:22 left.
Yep.
They called a timeout. What was kind of your message for that? To the guys?
We can't take, they've run a lot of good sets, and we know all their sets. You know, we just can't give them easy shots. They got to earn it. Then it becomes a one-on-one game. We can't get beat off the dribble. What hurts is Will decided, I guess he took a day off today. You know, in terms of, not him, but in terms of being in foul trouble. So we didn't get a lot because of that from him, and he's our shot blocker. So a lot of those drives coming down the lane, I think he was blocked those shots, and then when it came down the lane, it's easy. So now we're fouling, and then they're posting us up. You know, it just, this one hurts because the game, regardless of what happened, he still had a chance just to play 2.5 seconds to get a win, and the only thing that could beat you is a three-point shot. But it was a good look for them. The most I was disappointed was, well, the play they ran, we were up by 5, they ran a back screen for a lob. We're supposed to switch that if we don't help. The guy behind is supposed to bump the lob and then go back and recover his man, especially when he's not a shooter. But we mishandled that, so we gave him 2 quick points. Then we kept scoring, except we turned the ball over once or twice, but we didn't make any defensive stops. Like, we had to make some stops, but we never really did. Either we put them to the foul line or they scored. And the only time we did defensive stop for them pretty much is when they missed their foul shots. So our defense wasn't worth what it needed to be to win, you know, a game down the stretch.
Or how did you feel after you made those 2 free throws? Kind of feel that giving you guys a win?
Yeah, I feel like the game was pretty much sealed. I feel like all we needed to do was come out and get a stop, and the game was gonna be over. But unfortunately, they got a good look at it, and he knocked it down.
Where were you at when you took that shot?
I was like near the free throw line, and he got a pin down. He came off the pin down, and his fingers kind of slipped, and he got to him late, and he was able to get a good look at it.
Did you think when he left his hand it was going in?
Nah, I didn't think it was going. I didn't think it was gonna go in, but I mean, it is what it is. Gotta live with it. Can't get no
Yeah,
second chances.
he's their best player. It was a tough shot, but it was a rhythm shot. That's what I was disappointed in. First, he never should have caught the ball if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Even if it's a pin down the screen, whatever it is, we should have. The ball was up in the air enough to recover and knock it down or grab it. You know, because I had a big kid on the ball, Giles, so it wouldn't be an easy pass. And they threw the pass, and then unfortunately we were backing up the whole time, like just backing up, so he's gonna get a clean look. We gotta play defense. You know, we didn't. You know, make him. He just backed him up. He had space. Just go out there and guard him. Don't foul. Have your hands up and just do something, and then you give him a wide open look. And that's the only one he hit during the game, and he's been struggling, but he made the big shot. We gave him the opportunity to make that big shot. So.
I appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. This concludes tonight's press conference.